Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go! Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Prime results.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. Well, Freak was recently selected to be a part of All-Star Weekend. Very big honor for him, and I'm sure there will be a lot expected of him. You guys have both been involved with All-Star Weekend. What's it like? What's going through their heads right now?
Well, the most important thing you have to do is just enjoy the weekend. There's going to be a lot of superstars there. There's going to be a lot of things going on. You just have to go, perform, let them know who you are. The fans voted you in. Got to give them a great show.
Yeah, but I think, guys, if you're there, you can't get caught up with all of the hype and everything and all the star watching. I think you're there to be the star, not to see the stars. So you have to go in there and perform and let people remember you. Shaq always did that, and he did that great.
You know why?
Why?
I saw Halle Berry looking at me one time.
You know what I think? It was really admirable, whether you were going to be in the dunk contest, Kenny, or the three-point, or you're playing in the game, Shaq, that you guys –
One of the most important monuments in the nation, the War Memorial. Welcome, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the home of the Pacers, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You take a look at San Antonio. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in. especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You know, you're right on point with that, Clark. I mean, the team chemistry does come into question. You have to wonder whether or not the players have started to tune the coaches out. So they just look completely disjointed out on the floor.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan is out there with Cole Aldridge, and it's Freak in at the 1 spot. Most of the NBA will be taking a breather during the All-Star weekend, but Freak will be part of the action. Clark, as we know, in a big way.
In a real big way. I mean, he's slated to take part in multiple events, Kevin, during the All-Star weekend. Not sure how he'll do in all of those, but should make for an exciting weekend for him.
This shouldn't be a shock to anyone with the way he's been shooting this year, but it's just been confirmed that Freak, Clark, will be part of the three-point contest.
You know, he's got a nice stroke, Kevin, so I can see him doing well in the three-point contest. Takes some endurance to put up 25 shots in a short amount of time. So he's going to have to do a little work to get ready for that aspect of it.
And certainly Freak has established himself as one of the up-and-coming stars. He'll be going up against others in the Rising Stars game.
Yeah, excited to see all the young talent on the same floor during All-Star weekend, and Freak and others making sure the NBA keeps that pipeline of stars full.
Now here's Duncan. George Hill missing his last shot. And a wide-open look for Freak. That falls nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Freak's got 5.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Hill passes to Ellis. Here's the screen. Bass dishes to Hill. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
And here is Hill, following the three-pointer by Freak. Lets it fly from 18. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
Leonard attacking. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Leonard's got his first points of the night. Hill with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's George. Feeds to Turner. The dish to Ellis. They get the rebound. Pass to George. He kicks it to Bass. Back to George. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Stolen by George. Ellis outside. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Freak kicks to Ginobili. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Kept alive.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Ginobili attacking. Pulls it up. And the shot falls short this time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard with the steal. They're running. Here's Stafford. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your Pacers.
group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. C.J. Miles comes in for Brandon Bass. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Ellis. And Harris. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Powell. Duncan comes in for West. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Green. And Freak subbed in for Patty Mills. On the court for San Antonio. Leonard is the 3 with Duncan the 4. Tony Parker is out there with Freak. And it's Aldrich in at the center filling out the middle. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He finished with 19 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Duncan up on top. Outside Leonard. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling.